This video will show users how to install XMAS on Linux machines. For this demonstration, we are using Ubuntu Linux. So let's get it started by opening Firefox and loading XMAS main page. The website is tintim.sfsu.edu:8080/xmas/home. Once we are at the XMAS main page, let's just navigate to the right portion of the page and click on the Linux link under software. The next thing we're going to do is to download the installation package. We can do so by clicking on the Linux installation package download link at the top of the page. Let's just save the file to our computer and let's wait until the file is downloaded. Once the file is downloaded, let's just open it and extract the files to a folder that we will create called XMAS under the user home folder. To do so, let's just click extract and let's just navigate to the user home folder and let's create the folder called XMAS and let's just extract all the files. Now that the files are extracted, let's just click show the files to make sure that everything went okay. So now at the top you see here that my user main home folder is called WHEMURAD. In your case, this folder will have a different name. Please remember this name since we'll need it in the future. Now let's close all these windows and install some supporting packages. We can do so by going to the System, Administration and Synaptic Package Manager. Please enter your username and password here to allow you to change the packages. Once the window is loaded, let's just install the packages. The first one is the Sun Java 6 JDK. So let's just type at the quick search. Once we find it, let's right click it and mark for installation. And let's accept the other packages as well. So the second package will be Tomcat 6. So let's just right click Tomcat 6 here and also mark for installation. Let's just mark to accept all the other packages necessary. And lastly, let's just download MySQL server. So it's the first one. Let's just right click here, mark for installation, and again let's install the other supporting packages. Once those three packages have been marked, let's just click apply and wait for the installation. So apply again. For the MySQL installation, we need to set up a password for the root user. So let's just use XMAS, all lowercase, XMAS. Let's click forward. Let's confirm again, XMAS, and let's just click forward and let the installation proceed. Once the installation is completed, let's just close the package manager and let's just open a terminal window. We can do so by clicking on Application, Accessories, and then Terminal. Now let's run some commands. So the first one will be to give permissions for XMAS to access external files. So we'll do so by using sudo chmod -R777 and then the path to the XMAS folder we created, which is home/ the username. In this case it's WHEMURAD. In your case will be your username /XMAS. You can always use the tab key to help you autocomplete the address. So let's just type in your username password. Okay, so the second command will be stop Tomcat. You can do so by sudo etc init.d/tomcat and stop. The third command will be to copy the WAR file inside the XMAS folder we created to the web apps inside Tomcat. We can do so by doing sudo cp /home/ the username /xmas/xmas.war to /var/lib/tomcat/webapps/xmas.war. So the next step would be to give XMAS permission to access some other external files which are necessary for the database. We can do so by doing sudo vi/var/ Actually, I'm sorry, it's not var, it's etc. / tomcat6 / policy.d / 03 catalina.policy. Just hit enter here and let's scroll all the way to the bottom of the file. Once we hit the bottom, let's just hit escape and then I to insert, and then let's just insert semicolon, and let's give here some space, grant curly braces tab permission java.security.all permission. Please make sure you use capital A and capital P for all permission, and then semicolon. Let's just close the curly braces, and now let's just hit escape again and colon W and Q. This will write the configurations and quit the file. Now let's start Tomcat. So we can do so by sudo / etc. / init.d / tomcat space start. And lastly, what we're going to do is to install the XMAS database. We can do so by typing mysql space -u space root space -p. The password here now it's XMAS, XMAS, all lowercase. At the MySQL console, let's just type source and then the path to the SQL script, which is on /home/ the username, in my case WHEMURAD /db.sql. Let's just hit enter. Oh, I'm sorry here, just forgot. It's /home/ WHEMURAD /xmas /db.sql. Alright, so now that the database is already installed, we can just type exit and hit enter, and exit again and hit enter. The installation is completed. Now let's just open Firefox and test XMAS in the local machine. So the address for the local XMAS is localhost :8080 /xmas /home. If you are able to see the XMAS main page, that means that the installation worked perfectly fine. So now let's just load the data set to make sure that XMAS is working fine. To do so, let's click in load data at the top of the page, and then let's go to system setup, and let's change the path to the data sets in the system setup page. Here we will change just the path here to /home/ your username, which in my case is WHEMURAD /xmas, which is the folder we created, /xmas files, and then /. Once you do that and you click update, if you see that it is valid, that means that you entered the right path. So we can see that they're all valid here. Now we can proceed and install a data set. We will just install a test data set. To do so, let's just enter a name test for data name. Let's click in go here and install expression data. Let's give it a few minutes until the data set is installed. And lastly, let's install trajectory files. We can do so by scrolling down, and under trajectory files here, let's click on create a new file, and let's just type in test for the name of the file, and let's click on create file. Now let's just make sure that one of the trajectory files is selected. We can double check it by just looking at the yellow background. If there is no yellow background, just click on one of the load buttons. Okay, so once both expression data files and trajectory files are loaded, let's just scroll up and click Run XMAS. If you were able to visualize some of the probes from the test dataset that we inputted, that means that XMAS is running correctly. So from now on, you can plug in your own datasets and use all the functionalities XMAS provide. Okay, so the installation is finished and the configuration is done. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video.